what do you think the education system is doing right, and where do you think significant improvements could be made?
Yeah, I think that as a system, we are starting to really embrace this idea that we need to personalize education. I think that the pandemic exposed that more than ever. And so I'm really so happy to see this shift of, again, learning our students' stories, knowing what they need as individual learners, and that we know that this one size fits all isn't gonna cut it, right? Where I really see, and this is maybe partially my own bias as a secondary math teacher, I really see a need for different pathways in secondary mathematics. We've been doing this sort of Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2.
In that order, right?
More or less,
pretty much, yeah.
Some states maybe flip Geometry and Algebra 2, basically since the 1890s, not 1990s, 1890s. And a few things have changed since then.
But what was that based on? I mean, I always assumed, I kind of did that in that order. Was strong in algebra, and maybe it didn't, they kind of got weaker. But I thought they were building blocks. Are they not?
Yeah, they are, but there's just so much more math, whereas our introduction to probability and statistics and data analysis, game theory, number theory, optimization, there's so much.
And that makes it more interesting for the student.
Yeah, and I think oftentimes, I have a minor in music, and the way we teach music is there's these basics that all students need, right? They need to know how to read time signatures and keys, and they need to know their scales, but then students get quite a bit of autonomy, and it's what instrument do you want to play? Right. Yeah, and I just sort of wonder, what would mathematics education look like if we really sat down and said, what do our students have to know? And then, what would it look like to give them more autonomy? When students go up to my English teacher colleagues and say, I just don't like reading, my English teacher colleagues say, oh, we just haven't found you the right book yet. Right? Right. And so what would it look like when students say, I don't like math, and our response was, we just haven't found you the right problem yet.